For over 50 years, Malben Engineering has been passionate about excellence. Founded in 1974 by 6 entrepreneurial Italian emigrants, Malben started by supplying Fiat and Alfa Romeo, followed by BMW and Ford. In 1994, Malben opened its plating facility. In 2002, the company launched its e-coating facility, followed by a Plant 2 in 2021. Located in Nigel, Gauteng, these state-of-the-art facilities are home to a highly skilled workforce, which offers a fully vertically integrated service including tool manufacturing, component production, assembly and surface finishing. Malben has supplied Ford MCSA at first-tier level since 1978, as well as another 5 first-tier automotive suppliers at one time or another. The company has received Ford's Top 20 Supplier of the Year award 5 times and recently scored 98% in an International Responsible Supply Chain Initiative supply chain audit, the highest score ever achieved by a local supplier. Malben champions safety, precision and sustainability. As the country's first automotive component manufacturer to import and trial green low-carbon steel, the company won the 24 CIFSA Environmental Stewardship Award. The company also takes pride in its all-encompassing approach to sustainability. This incorporates aspects such as its power and water needs, as well as a working environment which is conducive to the well-being of its workforce. Since the introduction of a new vehicle model by a key customer 3 years ago, Malben has proactively improved its welding and assembled product quality. This massive technical step change included new, completely automated welding technologies such as adaptive pulse welding, DC projection welders and controlled voltage spot welders, as well as advanced variable pulse MIG welding. Malben's rigorous welding production processes deliver 750,000 projection welds and 1.7 million spot welds monthly, meeting many critical welding standards. Malben was the first Tier 1 local supplier to achieve A rating and green status in the CQI 15 quality standard, maintaining a zero margin for defects and a rejection rate of 0 parts per million, significantly exceeding customer expectations. In Plant 2, a multi-robot assembling station with 2 spot welding robots, a handling robot, a projection welding robot, and a sealing station produces a safety-critical chassis cross-member. The backbone of Malben Engineering's operation remains metal pressing. 5 new Yaden stamping presses have been installed. 2 630-ton and 1 800-ton progressive presses, as well as 2 fully automated presses with integrated transfer systems rated at 1,250 tons and 1,600 tons of stamping force respectively. Coils are loaded and processed directly from the supplying mill, allowing for rapidly stamped parts. A fully automated conveyor collects offcuts and deposits these in scrap bins in the loading bays. Pressed parts are placed on racks and sent to be robotically welded to form the completed sub-assembly. To track dimensional accuracy of products off the presses, Malben has equipped its metrology laboratory with CNC-controlled profile measurement systems and 2 3D blue light laser point cloud scanners, which can deliver accurate measurements rapidly. Meticulous standards for data collection and laser-sharp attention to detail has seen Malben invest in statistical process control from the beginning to the end of every production process. This ensures that every completed part fully meets all safety and dimensional accuracy standards. Typically, the Malben standard is 10 to 20% higher than the automotive OEM's suggested standard. The center for collecting this data is the Weld Testing Laboratory, which receives multiple samples from production lines every day. Malben uses a destructive peel test To assess the strength of spot welds, the weld is separated using a pneumatic chisel. A vernier and microscope are used to measure the true minimum size of the fused nugget. To test one of its complex assemblies, the safety-critical back panel that holds vehicles' rear seat belts, Malben developed a bracket pull test that withstands 6 kN of force. Malben also routinely tests cross-section welds to ensure weld integrity. Samples are polished and etched and accurately measured under a microscope to identify any deformities, cracks, or undercuts. The e-coating or plating plant uses a sophisticated conveyor system from pre-treatment through to the curing ovens. Exacting corrosion protection standards include e-coating and powder coating, as well as alkaline and iron zinc electroplating. Malben's fully equipped e-coating laboratory performs wet analysis of all coatings, measuring coating thickness and e-coat solids. The electromagnetic field process is proven to meet C2, C3 1P85 WSS standards. A salt spray chamber tests the durability and protective capabilities of coatings. Malben's e-coating laboratory has sufficient capacity to test the 3.8 million parts coated annually, using approved batch size sampling. In Plant 2, Malben has created a sophisticated tooling facility to maintain and make replacement components for the tools used in production. Sometimes there are slight discrepancies between CAD models and the tool itself. Malben can adjust and re-engineer the original design. In addition, Malben can manufacture and maintain large tools, including for other component manufacturers. The tool room includes a conventional milling and boring machine with a 6000 by 1800 mm by 400 mm bed size, 2 CNC milling machines, and a CNC machine with 6000 mm by 3000 mm with service standby. Every month, Malben processes 1,800 tons of steel and ships 1.5 million finished parts around the world. The company is firmly driven by people who are passionate about customer satisfaction, maintaining the highest quality, safety, and technical standards in line with its tagline and ethos, passionate about excellence. At Malben, robust design of experiment processes and live data analyzed in real time are game changers. Top-tier laboratories, cutting-edge equipment, creativity and productivity ensure that customers have everything required to achieve their production goals.